you guys today, man. So get in the comments, ask those questions, man. You know what I'm saying, and be a part of what's happening. And as always, man, I'm going to hand it to my next brother. You know what I'm saying, and we're gonna kick this thing off right.
All right. Good morning. Good afternoon, and good evening to some of y'all that ain't have no today yet. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday to those that ain't that today they birthday. You know what I'm saying? And I got a new special shout out, man. This is just the thought of the day. This is called Taking Your Dap Back Thursday. So for somebody that you gave a hug for no reason, or gave him five for no reason, or something, man, you know what? Today is the day for you to call them up and say, yo, man, I want my hug back, and hang up. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So good morning and shout out to you. But we got a special guest today. Something special as usual. And I can't explain this one right here. You know, other than everybody knows that she's somebody. People idolize her. She is a reflection of success, elegance, ambition. But I can't explain this one the proper way. I can't lie, fellas. So I'm gonna have to pass this to Tony. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. So can you give the proper introduction, Mr. Lynch?
Man, you
Staples.
know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do my best. You know what I'm saying, guys?
Staples.
We got the one and only, you know what I'm saying, Sheik Williams out here helping hip hop artists work through their mental challenges and things like that. And so, I'm gonna let her do it justice. Sheik, do me a favor. Introduce yourself.
Oh, okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Sheek Williams of Boston Entertainment. I'm here in Dallas, Texas. I work with a lot of artists. I've been in the industry for about 10 years. I've seen the highs and the lows. I'm honored to be on this show. Thank you guys so much for having me. I really appreciate it. Let's get it started.
Moses Def. So usually, we ask people if they had that we interview if they had a theme music for their life. You know what I'm saying? What would that theme song be, and why would you pick that?
You know what come to mind? I'm so serious, mystical.
Okay. Which
Um,
one?
Dang, what is the name of that?
It's a
I
lot.
hear it in my
Don't
head.
don't say shake it fast.
No,
So,
no, 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 no.
See, I was
I
I
hear it in
was
my
thinking
head.
still smoking buds, still smoking. Remember that? That's what I thought she was thinking about.
Mm-mm.
Still
Which
smoking.
one?
was when he
Still
was with the
smoking.
boot camp clique? From the boot camp clique, got my rifle and my rucksack.
Here I go. That's what you're thinking of. Here I go. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yo, that's bad. You know what? See, we got to be mad at our culture. This is so sad. See, weed and rap. Oh, you can't
Mm,
hear me?
no, she
Uh-oh. You
can't
can't
hear
hear
them.
me, Tony?
Oh, she on mute. Oh,
No, I think
Oh,
when
oh yeah.
y'all can't hear
Uh-oh.
me?
Can you hear any
yeah,
of
I can
us?
I can hear everybody.
Uh-oh.
Can you not
I
hear
can't hear
nobody?
you.
Sheik? Okay, do me a favor. Jump out and jump back in again.
I'm about to fire our engineer.
Yeah, it happens though, man. You know what I'm saying? It does. Try jumping out and jump back. Yeah, yeah. See, I think when everybody keeps
Yes, sir.
jumping
All
out,
three
it's
hours.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Yep, all
Can
three
you-
of you guys just went totally out.
I think that was
Can
probably
you hear
God
us
telling us
now?
we need
I
to
can hear
calm
you
down.
now.
All
Yeah.
right. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
See, that's all it was.
Can
Sometimes
you
these
hear me?
things be happening. Technology is
Hey,
getting to
technology
work.
is technology. Nothing's perfect. So we
I
we
popped
work with
out
what we
too.
Yeah.
got.
Hold on, let me
We
Yeah,
see
work
if
with
this
what we
everybody
works.
got.
popped
Can
out.
y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
All
Yes, sir.
right.
What about now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
What about now?
Good.
It's a troubleshoot
Ah,
situation. It's fine.
yeah, man. That's called. But yo, you know what I was just saying? Yo, we so terrible with our culture that see, you know how they say cancel culture? It's certain things that we do and we subconsciously consciously cancel it out our memory. Because Mystical, once he not lit and he had the little fungus on his name, you don't forgot his catalog.
I did. But I hear the song in my head and I'm like, I can't even think of the song.
Yeah, but look, we all probably hear, but we think of things that remind us of him. And right now, did I do that?
That
Uh-oh.
ain't my
Yeah,
fault.
that's it.
It ain't
But
my fault.
well, that ain't it.
So
That ain't
explain
it.
us to the song and why is it a reflection of your life?
Because I'm everywhere. I'm one of those people that I'm seen, but I'm not seen. I blend in, but I don't blend in. If you're not paying attention, you'll miss me. And so I'm not a very outspoken person to the degree where I'm noticeable, but I'm quiet enough to be a storm. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had the opportunity of actually, you know what I'm saying, conversating with you. So that's kind of a hard one to believe.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you why though. Because when I'm so say for instance I'm on a show or a concert or whatever I'm doing, right? I'm just like the fly on the wall. Here, I feel comfortable. We're having conversations that we're having adult intellectual conversations. There's a big difference.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the truth right there.
Yeah.
The connect vibe.
That
Yo, you know what's crazy is seeing you in real life isn't the reflection of like your pictures that you like that picture for the flyer. You look like that person where it's like, all right, you are in trouble. You are in trouble. When they see you on the other side of that desk, you in trouble. Yeah.
it go down like that. It does. It goes down like that. I'm the quiet, like I say, I'm the quiet storm. So if you come to me, if something comes to me, you're definitely in a situation. Like it should never get to me.
Okay. I have a question for you, Sheik.
Mm-hmm.
Since you've been in this game for 10 years,
Mm-hmm.
what is the most memorable experiences that you know what I'm saying, experience that you had that you like, yeah, I was part of that.
There's a guy by the name of Little Ronnie, and he has a song called "Throw This Ass in a Circle," and it is still to this day one of the most popular songs here in Texas. It's a staple. But from that, the transitioning from this young man, certain artists make you proud to work with them. And he is one of those artists that you'd be like, okay, I did that with you. All right, we you know what I'm saying? So seeing him go from working with Iggy Azalea, writing her whole catalog, to now working with Young Miami, to those are things that are proud moments for me, and that I'm still involved with. So I look at him and I say, hey, this is where you're supposed to be, because everybody's not supposed to be a performer or artist. There's more than one way to skin a cat. So if you feel that this isn't working, then you try this. So moving him around and making him feel, hey, we can do this. There's a lot, but that is my special one.
Yeah. Got that title. Throw it in the circle.
Now what's so crazy is this is the ability here that we have. We know I know how to read thought bubbles. So in the process of us, he just asked you that question and you was explaining, the your moment, your experience, right? Can you go on and tell him what really happened that made that a monumental moment. Can you tell him about the videos that you showed Lil Ronnie from the song? Throw that ass in a circle.
So I believe in kind of educating. Like if one thing don't work, we move to the next, right? And so the movement is that Ronnie doesn't make music for an audience, and so that becomes a problem. But he's able to write for women. So once you direct them and show them a different route, and it take a minute for a light bulb to go on, but once it go on, it's on. And so when it went on for Ronnie, working with Jay White, working with Slick Music, working with all these different people, it went on. And now he
so basically you saying, basically though, basically you saying you never sent Ronnie the viral videos of you dancing to Throw That Ass in a Circle.
No, and you won't ever see it.
No, that's what I was getting at. That's what I was getting at because you knew it was fire.
Yeah.
So man, listen, you knew it was fire. So you was at the crib like this. Oh, look. Your people that was just on the couch, they got videos of it. They was like, look at this lady. She like throw it in a circle.
No, you will not find one of those on the internet whatsoever.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the private. That's the private archive.
Yeah, that's a different archive.
But I know for sure.
Yeah,
something exists. It's definitely one that exists. You know what I'm saying? Shout out C
Snapper. I didn't even get that. I gave you a whole scenario. I didn't even get what you were saying.
I told you I comprehended the thought bubble.
Yeah. Okay.
While you was telling us the business side. While you was telling us the business side, your smile was remembering. Throw that ass in the circle. Yeah.
I might have wanted to, but I could never. Because it's crazy because when you have people don't understand, like when you have a reputation and you are a monument of a generation, you can't just do anything. So like a pastor.
That's true.
Yeah.
So if I'm looking at you as the head of the church, and you sleeping with all the women in the church, I'm not never coming to your church again. I've lost the respect for you. So that part you'll never see that. Like none of that would be on the internet. Like no. Maybe in private.
I see on that.
No.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Don't mind me. Like my
yeah, but I know who you are, so I'm okay with you. Yeah, I know exactly who you are. I'm okay with you.
If they would have put a description under my name, see how yours says Sheek's World, at Sheek's World, it would have said, I'm going to show you who put the roaches in the chicken soup.
Oh my God.
That's the definition of me.
See, now that's wrong.
No.
But I can see that though.
We're going to figure that out. We're going to
figure
that out. We'll put the roaches in the chicken soup. Straight. That's what we're going to figure out.
You going to let them eat it? Or are you going to tell them the roaches in there?
Not at all. I'm going to definitely let them know. I'm the one that comes from across the room. All right, hold up. Yo, you don't see that leg moving? Mm-hmm.
But what was the purpose of you putting the roaches in there?
I didn't put the roaches in there. I said I'm going to find out who put them in there.
Oh,
you get me? I just saw the roach. I just saw it. It wasn't even my meal. I ain't even order no chicken soup. You get me? We was eating grilled cheese, and I just synced it 3 tables over.
I'm just double checking because I'm just double checking. Yeah, I'm double checking.
Listen, I got a bar on one of my songs that said, "Ever flick a booger on a door handle, watch somebody unlock it." I just be there. That's all. You know,
that's nasty.
No comment at all. I'm not gonna
that's nasty.
I'm just not gonna say nothing.
That's nasty. It better not be in the wintertime because it's gonna be hard. At the end,
not even gonna say nothing.
Man.
It's going from bad to bad.
I'm not even gonna say nothing. Like for real.
We went from chicken.
At least I'm saying, no, that's just what's inside Jason. But look. See, at least I know I got issues. A lot of people don't know they got issues. You know what I'm saying? That's why me and Jesus sit down and play spades all the time. Because he like, brother, I ain't giving up on you. And I be like, listen here, my nigga, man, bruh, what I got to do now? He always had me under pressure. What I got to do now, man? He like, first off, you going to have to get out your own way. You know what I'm saying?
Woo,
and I
amen.
said, and then he said, and I got 7. Woo! You ain't got 7. I got the next 4. Let's go 10 for 2. We're gonna do it. That's it. You know what I mean?
That is hilarious. That is too funny.
It's inside of also too. I know since you're saying you got a most memorable one that you're proud of. What is one that you like? Oh my God, why did I do this? I know you got one. I know you got probably a few of them. Oh my God.
I got a lot of them, but because I'm one of those I try to help everybody and try to make them understand and develop them. There's a lot of them, and I'm not
Say their name.
I'm not gonna say their names. I'm not gonna say their names, but there's definitely a lot, and people don't understand. Like, you have to learn how to get out the way. Like, I know sometimes we want to stick into certain things, but we have to learn when it's not going to work for ourselves, and then move out the way.
Now, how would someone know that they in the way?
You know when you're in the way, not in the way like that. So what I'm saying is, like, when you're working with someone, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so if it's not working and it's not a fit for you, you can't force it. It's like putting a key in a hole and it ain't the right key.
Mm-hmm.
So like trying to fit a circle inside of a rectangle.
Right. So if you're trying to fit it and it's not the right key, then the key ain't the crazy one. You're the crazy one.
See, I'm a janitor, so I got a whole bunch of keys.
And if you put the wrong key in the wrong door and it don't go, what happens? It don't open.
Nope, you gotta grab other keys.
Right.
Gotta grab another key.
Mm-hmm.
Try to find a perfect fit.
I got a crazy question. This might even change people's lives right now, because it might change mine. No, I'm being serious because I know you're a very serious person.
Look at this.
Relax. I am. That's before. That's the whole thing. Before I thought of this question, man, I took a deep breath. Yes, I did. And I talked to my Jesus. But look though, no,
it was a short though. It was a short breath.
She knows what's coming. She knows. Hey, you might want to swallow that tea.
Yeah. Listen, I had a long conversation yesterday with Q. No. Go back to Jesus.
So all right, so check it.
Go back to Jesus and ask him again. Okay.
Balancing music, mental health, and nowadays perception, right? Balancing all that together, the internet mindset, entitlement, perception, balancing all that together. When you add an average individual dreaming to that equation, what is your understanding of that? And I'm meaning in a way like, I'm old enough to know that, when we dreamed and it was logical and you expressed it to others, people told you like, I could kind of believe that. You got a steady hand, so I can see you as a professional painter. Yeah. Or, musically, I really, whatever else have you. But nowadays we are in a day of, it doesn't matter what the world, to tell you the truth, the more honest that society is with you, the more someone will now put you on a hater list if you do not agree with their insanity. You got to tell yourself your ears don't work, my eyes aren't seeing what I'm seeing, but you said you're a brand. So you know what I mean? That whole weird that new world now. How do you put together mental health, music, and the mindset of dreaming, like professionally?
So here's the process with that, right? Nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit. And the world now is being set up where if you're not serious about your career, you got TikTok, you got Instagram, you got Spotify, you got all these platforms you can put your music on and still blow. Without having help. If you're trying to get to a different level, then you go and you ask for help. But majority of it is that they can act as crazy as they want to. They can do as this generation has no fear. So they're able to start internet beef and be serious about it because they ain't got no fear. But it's a mental health thing. It's like, how can I get so many followers? All right, well, let me start beef with, I'm just going to say a name, Joe Rock. Well, Joe Rock is famous, so if I go over here and I say something just to piss him off, that's my job, is to piss him off, because mentally I see he's a little unstable because he's doing lean, he's drinking, he's doing this, he's doing that. So I'm going to go and piss him off, and I'm going to get his followers, and I'm going to do this, this, and that, right? But at the end of the day, both of them have mental issues. And the balance is truly, there's no balance, because there's so much that they can do to make money that in this generation, they really don't have to have anybody or care.
So it's the lack of value.
The lack of value. Yeah.
So a little deeper than that, is it fair to say honestly, you know,
they got to want to have, they have to want to have somebody. First of all, they have to have somebody they trust. And if they trust you, then they'll come to you and say, hey, I need some help. I'm unbalanced. I'm this. I feel like this. Or someone that they trust to say, hey, are you okay? Because I see that you're doing this, this, and this. But for the most part of it, it's a little difficult.
Yeah, I mean,
so
nowadays you got to go ahead, Quay. Go ahead, Quay.
If the industry is being saturated with individuals like this, is it fair to say that at this point, the industry is preying on the mentally challenged?
Oh, hell yeah. Let me tell you something about mentally challenged is the most talented people on the planet.
Thank you. You talking
every person. People that have
they said it. They had a t-shirt back in the days. I know I'm somebody because God don't make no jump. Remember them t-shirts? That's all.
They're talented. And the ones that have the most mental health is the most talented. But is it worth it? Is it going to drain your soul? Is it going to affect you? And that's where the balance comes in at with yourself. Tony.
Yes, ma'am. I'm here.
I want to hear your take.
Well, while everybody was there and you were speaking, having a conversation with you yesterday was very refreshing. Right. Because of the many different opportunities and
shout out to Paisley Butterfly Collars.
Go through. Hey, that's okay. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad and blessed to have people around me that see, that take the opportunity to make you want to laugh. You know what I'm saying? Because they see what you go through, and they're like, you know what? Someone needs to be able to do this with this individual. So I've been pretty blessed with the individuals I have around me. But something that I wanted to ask, you know what I'm saying? Just being curious. Have you ever walked into a building and almost trip up and look up and see if anybody saw you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just thinking about that.
Hold on, Tony. Say that joke again. One more again, please. Say that joke again. Can you say it again?
It wasn't even a joke. It was just a question.
I thought it was a joke because right after you did that, it was so dry. I was gonna land it for you real quick with the HA. Got you, my boy.
No, it wasn't even. It wasn't even like that. I started thinking because I laughed.
Ooh.
No,
you had somebody come through your screen. Somebody came through your screen.
That was my
these
girl.
Things happen. No, these things happen.
She said, "Whoa."
When we talked yesterday, right? We talked a lot about education, right? It is one of the things that since I've been into this field has been a strong focal point is educating people on how to be better at what they're doing, right?
Right.
How to hold space, how to allow people to guide conversations so you can be effective in how you treat them,
Right.
so to speak, right? Now, you've been in the field and you've been around some amazing people. What is one of the things since the first time that you started that you wish that we had more of present day? Because I know we got a lot of things, what I'm saying, like virtual access now. We got AI and all of these different things, but from one person to another, what would be something that you would like to see incorporated more into the field that you're in?
Are you talking about? Because I'm gonna narrow it down to basically respect.
Mm,
I know we have a lot of things that, we have a lot of social medias, we have a lot of different things, but I think it really everything boils down to respect to me. Um, and bless you. And if if you don't respect something or someone, then you're able to just go through the world without principles.
mm,
Mm.
I can get on social media and I can, you know, beef it out with Tasha K. But where does that get me? One and in the process of this, I understand we talk about one thing that we could go back to, and it goes back to me. It would be respect. To be honest,
mm.
we're
No, I
missing a
agree.
lot of respect from this generation.
That's the God honest truth. That's the God honest truth.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the fact that, and you know what, and I'm gonna say this, and I swear to God, I think these people are really awful. And that's Blueface and his mama.
Mm.
Mm,
For Sean Rock, I think all of these people have some type of mental illness, and instead of them coming for Krishan and making her better, they're making her worse. I feel that as a mother, I understand a lot of this is scripted, but when we do things that really you can see the damage that it's doing, it's time to stop and say, let's heal each
mm,
other. Or
Yeah,
let
but
me
it's
try to heal Krishan. Because right now, it's sad because nobody has done that.
yeah, it's like that saying, hurt people hurt people.
Hurt people hurt people. But how you gonna be a mama, just even a grown individual, and study hurt someone?
I
Like, I
mean,
just don't understand that.
it can
Because
fall
because
on both.
because there's no age. There's no age to hurt.
It's no
You
age.
know,
You're right.
a lot of those mothers are hurt too.
But that's why we talk about respect. Because if I respect myself, then I'm going to
Hmm.
have principles. Those
mm,
principles are going to allow me to say, hey, enough is enough.
Hmm.
mm.
How do we turn this into a better situation?
Yeah. But
But if
it
they
all
weren't,
boils down to you
if
got
they
to
weren't,
respect yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Most
yeah,
people don't
that's what
even
I'm
respect
saying. If they weren't,
themselves.
Right.
they weren't raised with that moral compass. It's
Right.
it's an uphill battle. They have a lot of people were raised surviving, no moral compass. They just surviving.
And I'm not saying,
So that
I just hate the situation between the three.
Mm,
I don't know them personally, but the situation itself is a lot of mental health.
Yeah. I mean,
mm.
if they wasn't in the situation that they was in, we wouldn't even know their names.
Yeah.
hmm
Be a,
Yeah.
a- Another
got a
name is
question for
mental
you.
person.
Got a question for you because as we was thinking, as you was talking about respect, a lot of times people, um, a lot of times these terminologies can be, they can be suggestive, right?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Depending on the individual. So what we may see as a lack of respect is just the way that this person was raised, and their determination, you know what I'm saying, or perception of respect may be a little bit different than yours, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not
Understand that.
not everybody thinks the same way. And we may just be spending some time just not taking the time to understand where that person is coming from, because I've seen people surprise me as well. And I'm pretty sure a lot of us out here have been surprised by an individual just because of that first impression, right? You know what I'm saying? First impressions will lead you down a path where you can make really bad decisions about an individual and miss a pretty good person in your life. Or, you know what I'm saying, you may dodge a bullet. So I don't know. It can be suggestive, or it's just perception.
Right. And you're right
And
about that.
I think a lot of times it's reflective on the individual,
Hmm.
meaning, some people
Yes.
aren't there. Some people aren't there, period, in life. And if someone is insecure and you are confident, they may misconstrue that as, aggression, disrespect, whatever else have you. Some people, what I've
Hmm.
seen, I've seen a lot lately that it's normal for someone to say to you, dim your light because my eyes hurt. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Metaphorically speaking, but it's like people feel nowadays, if you do have whatever it may be, you have something that's a bright a floodlight that's shining, man. And if you care about me, either involve me so I can shine just as brightly, or dim your light. Either way, not let me support you and respect the fact that you got a bright light, and I understand why. You know what I mean?
I
I
mean,
think we more or less in a day and age where it's hard to find a unique individual that understands things like that from a different moral compass. Nowadays, everybody wants to be a part of and feel entitled to.
But the
and
brighter your light is, the harder your aggression is as well. So when
Mm.
we talk about,
Mm,
yes, you might have this bold light and it's shining around the world, but your aggression is the same if you don't know how to control it. And the aggression is
mm,
the part that people are like, you, because people are trauma. They have trauma. Like, people have a lot of trauma. So you don't know if the light is shining and they're having fun and they're enjoying that light, but the aggression overloads the light.
mm,
so it's like that. It's like that saying of talking to someone or talking at them.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
mm.
Yeah, I mean, we all up there in age, so we all know about that little song, "This Little Light of Mine, I'ma Let It Shine."
Yeah.
So
but most
This
people
little
love
light of
light.
mine.
Most people love the light. The light is fun. I can see it's energetic. It's a vibe. But the aggression is dark. It's hurting me. It's giving me trauma. It's, you know what I'm saying? So in the
excuse me.
process of that, we don't know what that other person has been through. So it's like, sometimes, like, when I went through my trauma, right? I can actually hear a cabinet shut and it would trigger me.
Mm.
So just imagine if somebody's talking loud at you and yelling at you in an aggressive tone. So we don't know what everybody's trauma is and what they've been through. So that's why, for me, I always try to keep my trauma to, I mean, my aggression to
This
a certain
little light
level.
of mine.
You know, as you're gonna start singing.
I'm gonna let it shine. Go
So
ahead,
Yeah,
go
it's
ahead,
stuck
go
in
ahead.
his head now.
This
It's stuck
little
in his
light
head.
of
It's stuck in his,
mine. I'm gonna let it
we got
shine.
we got to start doing
That
that.
was that moment. That was
that was
that
that
moment. Because in a
moment.
minute, she was
That
she was going
moment.
to her. She about to wipe her forehead and come on with it.
Come on with it.
Can, I got a
No.
question for, what was your aha moment? One, when you decided to get into the mental health field, and Two, what was the direction that you went in to be able to work with these young artists in the hip hop industry?
Um, for me personally, and then I'm gonna get into me personally. My brother has mental health issues, and he tried to commit suicide and cut both of his wrists, and then he tried to kill his girlfriend. And so it was an amazing experience. I had to commit him, and he doesn't mind me talking about it. He's fine. Um, so it was very troublesome for me in walking through that light, that darkness with him, and bringing him out to the light. Was very traumatizing to me. And then I realized I am in an industry that I started seeing all the mental health and all of the cries for help. And so I just kind of started saying, hey, let me redirect this a little bit where I can educate myself and try to help them more with the mental health in the process of being a manager or just being somebody that they can trust and come to with issues, and give them a safe place. And so that's really how I started it.
Okay.
Watch this. I got something, man. You know the industry from the inside at an angle that the average person doesn't know. Like, we hear about Gucci Man, and you know he wrote his book recently about mental health and all that, and how it's affected him and everything. I'm gonna ask you this, like, for artists that you saw the drive before, you know, to create, you can see the ambition, all that, right? And something occurs in their life, traumatizing. And as like you and Tony have the background on grief, right? I never was able to ask Tony this question, but it just dawned on me now. How does handling grief, two different questions. How have you seen it gobble artists up and spit them out? I mean, we've seen, like, from an outsider looking in, you know, like little things that TMZ may show us, but you knowing from the inside how it destroyed them. You know what I mean? So give us like a understanding of how trauma affects, and grief, not being able to grieve properly, or how grief affects the music industry. And I think I'm wording it right, but you know what I mean?
No,
Yeah.
that's a great question. Great
Like an
question.
artist having the strength to be the superstar, putting all that work to become Drake, but heartbreak broke him. He couldn't get past that. No matter what they try to do, the ambition to be in that work ethic was gone now. Now all of a sudden he's at the liquor store. Like, is he serious? He's dipping on, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. So you see it all the time. Actors have it a lot. The mind plays so many tricks on you. It's like being on a stage, right? I'm on a stage and I got to give all this energy to the world or the people that's in my audience. But who give it back to me? How am I getting the energy that I give out back? How do I play all of these roles? How do I get back to me mentally? Because I'm in character all the time. When we talk about artists that are on stage that are in character, because they're in character all the time, especially the famous one. When they go outside the door, they can't be themselves. They don't know what's genuine love anymore. They don't have anybody that's really supporting them, because everybody's either collecting a check or asking for a check.
Got the hand up, yep.
So it does something to them mentally, where they're grieving because now they have trauma. Then the process of that, watching it, is like them not understanding that they have it. But when you hear people say it's lonely at the top, it really is lonely at the top. So you got to make sure this is really something you want to do as an artist, as an actor. If you are a people's person and you love to be around people and you love to be around family, this might not be the industry for you, because there are going to be trials and tribulations that are just insane. There's going to be people around you that you think you trust and you can't trust. It's like a war. When a person come back from war, what do they have?
PTSD.
Yeah.
PTSD.
Same thing.
Nah,
But see, the twist is, look, she said the twist is that the more extreme the mental challenge, the more creative, and for the industry, the more financially beneficial.
that's because they trying to get that pain out, and the best way they can is
It's
through
through
music.
music. It's
Yeah, it's through music.
Yeah.
One of the
Exactly.
things, you and Quay both touched on it. You both actually, you know what I'm saying, you, Quay, and IKS all touched on it, right? Not knowing that they're suffering from it. You know what I'm
Not
saying?
knowing.
Is one of the things, you know what I'm saying, Quay had mentioned earlier, most of these kids come up through here, just like most people in the industry, are still in survival mode. So they're living what they're speaking, right? You know what I'm saying? And PTSD. If you don't know what PTSD, or you only associate it to one thing, which is the military, then, you know what I'm saying, you would never think that an average person, you know what I'm saying, can suffer from something like that, right?
Right.
And I think that's, when we think about the mental health, we have to be able to look at it at a broader spectrum to get down to the minimum, to where we can start to educate and walk these young men and women, you know what I'm saying, as well as older men and women, through the process of understanding what true healing is,
Yeah.
right? And you know what I'm saying, and giving them the tools that they need in order to um, in order to find the faith and the strength to be able to say, I can do this one more day, right? And so, I mean, and that's just, again, these are just my own thoughts and opinions from thinking about everything, and looking at it and going, the approach has to be a um, more peg hole type thing, where you can change and integrate different tools and resources to be able to be more effective at what we do. But again,
Right. And I agree with you. I agree in the process, like a lot of these kids, because they have childhood trauma that goes into adulthood trauma. That they don't know how to deal with the childhood trauma, and goes into the adult trauma, right? And so now I'm a famous star. I still got all this trauma. I really think the record labels need to start making their artists go through counseling. And they have the power to do it. They just don't want to do it. To make sure that, hey, we can't afford you out here shooting nobody up. We don't want to lose no money behind this. Let's see about, you having a therapy once a week.
Yo, you know what's crazy, man? I mean, I guess that's just me in life. I'm really at, everybody say, you learn at whatever, but I'm firm believer that you learn when it's your time to learn. But for me, right, just now it dawned on me, and y'all know me well. You know me, Tony. I always been saying for the longest, and even through this story, like we're just talking with Twisted Black, and we were talking, a lot of penitentiary talk. But throughout life, period, when I came to, when it came to explaining certain understandings, I would always say I'm conditioned for da 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 da. You know what I mean? when it comes to talking about prison or, you know, terrible results in the hood or whatever, I always said I'm conditioned. But the truth of the matter is, I ain't conditioned. I was traumatized, man.
Mm-hmm.
In
Mm-hmm.
which, see the survivor in me, in the optimistic individual in me, had me lie to myself and say, man, listen, you what, man, you ain't go through nothing, boy. You know what I'm saying? We was conditioned for this. But nah,
Right.
that ain't so. You get me? The thing is, I just don't never ask for no hug, but I be needing one like Yep. I think that's why I don't ask for one, because I know I'm a crumble. You know what I'm saying? People like me don't get no hugs. You know what I'm saying?
See, and
You know, we say that
like,
on the regular. We talk that when it comes to
mm-hmm.
amongst each other. Like, it's some of us that, you know, when we cry alone. You have to, because when it comes to any situation, it's like you can look through your whole phone and now they got thousands of numbers. So you got thousands of options of individuals to call, but you won't think of one. Why? Because I'm not the weakness with them. I'm the strength with them. They contact me to lay their nonsense on my lap. What ain't right in life? You know what I mean? Knowing I'm going to be optimistic. We're going to be solution oriented. So it's like, who do you call? Nobody. Why? Because I ain't got no time for that. I got to be strong again for the next call I get.
Mm-hmm.
I got to be strong again because we got something to do. So you believe it or not, I done told myself I was conditioned. Nah, man. Hell no.
But you want to know something that's
Damn it.
crazy about that, Q? What you said is when someone can call you, man,
Hey, hold
and
on, man. I'm hurting so
actually
bad
get
right
that
now,
out.
man. You could just call me Jason,
No,
brother. You understand? Yeah,
when
man. You could go
somebody
and call me
is
Jason, brother.
trying to
Whew.
is able to call somebody, bro, and actually express themselves like that, that person put a lot of trust in that person, because
Mm-hmm.
that's when you showing vulnerability to somebody, bro, that's something that you're not used to doing. And when you able to do that with people, man, that right there, it takes a lot off of you, because everybody, you get like that Coke bottle, you shake that mug up so much, man, and if you don't release that pressure, it's gonna explode. You know what I'm
So
saying?
let me
And that
ask you a
is
question. Go ahead.
gonna
I'm sorry.
bring you
I'm
down.
sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, Sheik.
So let me ask you men a question. So I don't know what type of women you have or your wives or anything,
I got a
but
lovely wife.
yeah,
Me too.
your
And
mate.
her name, Amy. Say it
Hi,
again.
Amy.
My angel.
Hi,
My
Angel.
angel.
Okay, so
Amy and Angel. Angel and
when
Amy.
when we talk
Amy
about
man.
when we talk about when we talk about conditioning, right? Q said he's
Mm-hmm.
conditioned. He conditions himself, right? But he be needing a hug, right? But if your wife gives you a hug, is it accepted? And if she still have her being her soft side of her, because a lot of time men will take their trauma off on a woman and make her too hard.
Mm.
Mm.
And so
Mm.
when you're asking and you're saying, hey, I'll be needing that hug, if she's giving it to you, is it reciprocated?
Yep. And it's received with open
Mm.
arms.
Well, I ain't talking about
You
you.
know what? You know what?
Okay,
Watch
my
this.
bad,
Now
my
watch
bad,
this. Watch
my
this.
bad,
And
my
you know
bad
what
for
it is
being
for me?
active.
Look. This is different. This got me being open. Watch this, right? You know what it is, honestly? It's like if I'm feeling any load on my shoulders, the last thing I'm gonna ever want to do is put it on her shoulders. You know what I'm saying? So certain things I'm gonna avoid, you know, again, until I'm strong again, man, because my job ain't to be weak. You know what I'm saying? My job ain't to
That's where
put
you
nothing on her
wrong.
lap.
That's where you wrong. And this is where you men mess up. So a woman is to cover you. I can't. I don't. If I don't know where you bleeding, I can't help you. I can't understand. I can't pour into you what you need to face the world.
Mm.
Mm.
If you don't tell me, I can't cover you.
Mm.
I can't.
You know what?
I
You
can't
better
pour
stop
into
talking
you.
right now because everybody look. You see how you got
I'm deep.
4 grown men like, and guess
Mm.
what? You're
Mm.
gonna make,
Y'all wanted
you
a
know what?
woman to
Everybody wife in the background gonna be like, who is she? Who that lady is? Yo, right when you said that, that's the one time they're gonna say, who is she? Oh hell no. Oh hell no. Yo,
Does she
if
got
you
a
know women,
podcast?
do she got
Does she
what?
got a
It don't even
podcast?
matter if you got a
What is she
podcast.
doing?
Women know
I'm
women
about to
and
follow
women.
her.
What? Call him. Go. Yeah, they go.
But see that,
Uh-huh.
and you know what's crazy, Quay? That's one thing that women can do, no matter what the race is. You know what I'm saying?
No, brother.
They can come together. They can come together just the
No.
same way as they
No,
can
no, no,
talk
no,
about
no, no,
each
no.
other.
Watch what we just experienced. Watch what we just experienced. See? And I said this 1,000 times, man. And at least I understand that. And I thank you for pointing that out, Sheek.
You're
One
welcome.
thing that I can say is no matter how much raggedy nonsense I bring with me, God bless me with a good woman. You get what I'm saying? Because she take her time with an idiot like me. You know what I'm saying? Even though I may be seeming like I'm all rough around the edges, I'm delicate as hell, fam. You get what I'm saying? I'm talking about bread twist delicate. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and
You
I
know what I
can
mean?
see that. I can
Yeah.
see that, but at the same
No, you
time,
can't. No, oh,
yeah,
no, you
you
can't.
can see it. You definitely can see it. Yeah. Hey, G.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen.
They,
I don't even know what to say no more.
I told you
Nah,
you
He
was
done
in
no,
good
made
but
me
hands,
you
forget
didn't
know
what I
I?
why
was
I'm
gonna say
enjoying
though.
this because see, and look, my whole life
But
I
you
wasn't
don't
ready
want
for
to be
growth. That's what's
vulnerable.
beautiful. Everything coming at the time. See,
We've
look,
been
see, hold on,
so.
man. Hold on. Right now, she, yeah. So go ahead, continue, man. I'm listening. See,
Uh,
I'm listening.
so men
Talk to me.
and women, and it's not just a man thing; it's a woman thing. Like we can give men PTSD, and men can give women PTSD. So if you are you have to. I always say, my ex-husband always tells me, he says, God sends you living angels.
Hmm.
Hmm.
That's facts.
Let her be an angel to you.
Yep, she has
How,
been. And
how can
you just said something a minute ago that that hit me so hard. And um, see,
And you
this is
keep
another
showing me
thing.
the
You know, this is
picture.
the shout out. You see this? You see this? You see that, right?
Mm-hmm. I
You see
see
the
that.
little me right there?
Right.
You see the little me?
Yeah, I see you. I see it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Dispose of your
How do
ugly
you
children right here. I started
how do
that
you
campaign.
how are you healing from your trauma? Because that's trauma.
I'm gonna
That's
tell you
trauma.
how.
And you
I'm gonna
gotta
tell you how, and this is what's crazy. This man, I am so traumatized that listen, man.
yeah,
I'm gonna make a long story short. As I said to you when I gave you the metaphor yesterday, you know how you got a speedometer and a speedometer flip. Like you
yeah.
have been so drunk you sober. That's where I'm at. You know what I mean? Like I'm so broke that it fixed itself. You get what I'm saying? And I met me a couple other dysfunctional, functional individuals and Tony the Glue. And then we got Uncle Beats, you know what I'm saying? Lambo. I swear. I just learned, you know what, later on in life, you know what, Jason, you're calling. Well, to tell you the truth, I learned this on my last bid, but it came into life within the last 6 months or so. My calling in life is entertainment and service. You know what I'm saying? It's always been my heart to create and it make me feel great to go above and beyond for others to make sure that they feel good. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I'm used to, you know what I mean? Pushing the caboose. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain it, but
Hmm.
so
It ain't
yeah,
stopped
I
the
know I'm
You don't
drive.
have to
That's one
traumatized
thing I
though.
can
explain it.
say.
We're grown enough
It
to
ain't
know what
stopped.
it
It
is.
ain't stopped the drive. That's one
Right.
thing
Mhm.
I can say about folks. And
That's because I said to you, I
it
ain't
ain't
got no
stopped the
choice
drive.
but to drive. You know what I mean? For
Mm.
y'all, as I said, you know, many I just don't like to use that as no sadness, but you know, people would say, you know, mother, brother, aunt, uncle. You know what I'm saying? D would tell you throughout all of these years, man, damn near 3 decades of friendship. There's one equation that was always missing when it came to me, family. I ain't never introduced them to a mother, brother, sister, uncle. I ain't got all that. You know what I'm saying? So I learned to move on without that. to functions that's normal for other people, family, this, that, and the third. That ain't even a thought in my process. You know what I'm saying? That ain't even something that you plan toward. Never. You get me? So it's different for me, man. But like I said, I don't use that as no hindrance. It just keep me pushing forward. You know what I'm saying?
But you surround yourself, folks, with people that could fit that category. You know what I'm saying?
Straight
That's why
up.
you give your shout out. You know what I'm saying? That's why you give your shout out to Lambo. You know what I'm saying? The a lot of the people
How do
that you
you
mess with.
bury that though?
I ain't learned yet. I ain't even try to bury it. Yo, watch this. I'm gonna go out there on a limb right quick, man. You know, I keep putting the camera up because you know we don't smoke and we don't curse on camera. You know, and I don't do either one. You know, so with that being said, nah, check it right. Well, I ain't gonna say diagnose it, but I got a song that I said, here I am, 11/25, 76, 6 pounds, 9 ounces, but my form was fit. Curly hair, light skinned, big boned, but really skinny. I was prepared for the world of somebody that act illy. I was blessed with intelligence, manifest any city. If you would only know that you made a king to be shitty, I would have held you forever as mama's boy, but you never let me see your face, so I never felt the joy. You made me act like a man when I was only a boy. You live in shice. I never slept since you had me adopted the same night. I lost my life with no fight. Until this day, it still haunt me because it's hard to accept the fact you didn't want me. For what did I do? And if I only knew, I'd take it back and trade my life for yours. Fuck rap. Until that day, F that. Because things will never be real. I'm chasing steel and chasing signs of the dollar bill. My daughter gotta live. Bitch, I hate you. I wish that I possessed the power to remake you. And when we meet face to face, I'm gonna cremate you. You hated my life, I hate your life. So fuck you. That's my song to my mother that gave me away at birth, you know? And the part two of
There
that
was so
is
many mixed emotions in there that I loved it.
the part two of that is it's a lonely world, minus the drug dealers, killers, and con artists. All my grimy people are eating, but the good people are starving. I wish the time switched quicker. Till then, I'm a dream. Wake up early and smile, kiss my daughter, she getting bigger. Daddy dumb and confused, ain't a day I deny that. Helping out everybody but myself, and I hide that. Smoking heavy and drinking like it's my birthday every day. Trying hard to believe that I'm living in better days. My baby mama still scheming like she making a living. I'm doing crimes, breaking breadcrumbs to take in my children. And when it's all said and done, I end up locked in a cell. But somehow I find a way to smile knowing my fam fed well. But the truth will never change. Oh, you ain't hear me, huh?
I am now. I had to jump back on. Everybody went
I said
blank.
it's a lonely world, minus the drug dealers, killers, and con artists. Grimy people are eating, good people are starving. I wish the time switched quicker, but till then I'm a dream. Wake up early and smile, kiss my daughter, she getting bigger. Daddy done and confused, ain't a day I deny that. I'm helping out everybody but myself, and I hide that. Smoking heavy and drinking, it's my birthday every day. Trying hard to believe that I'm living in better days. My baby mama still scheming like she making a living. I'm doing crimes, breaking breadcrumbs to take care of children. And when it's all said and done, I end up locked in a cell. And somehow I find a way to smile knowing my fam fed well. But the truth will never change. I'm naive and chilling and going full steam ahead like I ain't got no feelings. My heart hurt every day. So I grab black and twirl and drink up a smile till I'm bent in this lonely world. If I knew how to do it, I'd change the world. I put New York and Japan to get a Chinese curls. I put a radio on earth so big we all could listen to peace and love because that's all we missing. It's a lonely world.
Okay.
Yeah, see that right there?
Yeah, that's deep.
Little sang. See, I was supposed to sing right there, man.
It's
But
not
nah,
so
my music reflect pain, man. That's why I still do
lonely
music, man, because it helped me in life.
Right.
Yep.
It's healing for you. It's satisfying.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So, and I think a lot of it goes back to what you had just said. How do you deal with the pain, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much as he was saying that. I was thinking of like most people are creative, creative.
Yes.
And so, you know what I'm saying? Like the music reflects the journey. right? You know what I'm saying? It's a way to get it out, but also to be able to do something in servitude to other people by expression. But everybody is, you know, like you have people who are different. And when we was talking about it earlier, big shout out to Lambo D, you know what I'm saying? He's over in the background, G Nerd from popping in today too as well. But
oh yeah, hold on. We gotta say salute to G Nerd. He popped in, man. He left half of
yeah,
his
yeah,
beard
yeah,
at the
that's what I'm
crib.
I said
saying.
hi, G, and I didn't even
Yeah,
know him. I
yeah,
just said hi,
salute.
G.
No,
What's
yeah,
that?
hold on. We got to put some little focus to that, man. He left half his chin at the crib. What happened, man? What's at the no, man, we talking here. We talking here, man. The goatee
Get him,
went down to
Roscoe.
under the chin. You went, yo, you lined it to
Get him,
under the
Roscoe.
chin. It's supposed to go to the chin.
Hey, get the man
You
that
get me?
got that. Get the man that went up to the first mountain to get the 10 Commandments.
D, you know what it was, man. You know what it was. His phone rang, or somebody said G, and he said, "Huh," and that's all it was. He said, "Huh." Yeah, you gotta let that grow in.
Hey, shout out to the jihad.
I ain't gonna lie, it make you look like your bite too big.
To the who?
You know what I'm saying?
Jihad. He look like jihad up there, man.
Yo,
You bite too big. That's crazy.
you look like your bite too big. Straight up.
That's wild.
I'm just saying, I ain't gonna lie, you got that full grown beard, like you be taking that them pills for the hair, nails, and hair. That's how
Yeah,
that's why yours.
in the her, yo, you look like you eat fish like this.
Oh my God.
It's about to stop. It's about to stop.
Yo, you look like your chin is part of your spoon. You look like your chin is part of your spoon. That'll pick up the sauce.
Hey, Roscoe, what you look like?
All you see is teeth.
What happened?
That's
You look
crazy.
like you finna go get on the men's rug.
What you said, Sheik?
I said all you see is Lambo's teeth.
Hey,
Yeah.
Q look like
Uh-oh.
Q look like you finna get on the men's rug.
Oh, she on you, Lambo. She said, ain't nobody see nothing but teeth and nostrils.
You got some pretty
Yeah.
teeth.
Oh, look at this. Look at it. Oh, hold up. What's going on right here? We seeing something that ain't, because look, earlier she said, hold on, D, your kitchen bigger than mine. And now look, he gonna do like this. What y'all doing?
Hey, I'm like Jiggy.
Look at it.
I don't know what Lambo doing.
Oh man, yo, man. Oh man, y'all ain't even pay attention to that, man. Y'all ain't even pay attention. Look at D. He over there like,
I'm so lost. What you talking about?
he said his teeth so pretty. He said,
No, he got some pretty teeth.
Hey D, if we got is
but he got some pretty teeth.
we got DMX as a leader.
Q over there looking, he watching like Q, what is you watching? What is you?
Huh?
I seen it. We know D. We know Lambo got a lot of love. Lots of loving.
Q. My boy.
So y'all
Q.
come on every day?
Nah, Tuesdays and Thursdays, brother.
Tuesday, yep. And on Sundays we do a music review.
And yo, to anybody who think that these people just bombarded no, this is Sheik Williams' family right here. This they crew. This is her. This is her squad. This is the Dallas, Fort Worth. Yeah.
Tell her Sheik.
Who
we be? Squad up.
Oh, Lambo. Yo, man, G Nerd got to be the most special dude in the truck. I just said this her family. He said, "Oh, she from Fort Worth." Yo, get G Nerd.
Yeah, I just want to make sure. Hey,
man,
Dallas
I just said y'all family. He gonna blow it all up.
Man, Dallas is not Fort Worth, bro. Dallas not Fort Worth. We might be.
Here we go.
She ain't from Dallas.
I don't hear anything he's saying. Him or Lambo. I don't hear anything.
Man, here we go. Yo, all I said was she kinfolk. He like, no, look at here, man. Cause look at here, my own. She, she is not related to my own.
I'm on this side of the 14.
I'm on the other side, man.
The 14.
She related over nobody. Yeah, you come on.
Come on,
nobody.
Come on, DMX. Come on, DMX.
Yo, man.
You on the other side.
Yo,
is he from Fort Worth?
Who knows where he from? Guess what? We just gonna make sure that y'all never ride in the same car.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We probably won't never be in the same room.
Yep. You see that, right? Unless, yo, listen here. Yo, you see that? He got unless you got an extra barbecue sauce from McDonald's to stick on his chin. You know what I'm saying? It's
Hey,
all
Quay,
pointless.
it's almost close to that wrap up time. G, go ahead and
All right,
do
yo,
your
hold on.
thing.
So we gotta get out of here, and Sheik Williams gotta take us out. But before Sheik Williams take us out, we gotta give G Nerd Bag Boy himself a chance to get his lick back because his chin hurting right now.
Oh my goodness.
He got to wait until that girl back, man.
Yeah, I just edged it up, but I'm
Roscoe,
gonna
he on
go
you,
back right.
Roscoe.
Yeah, that's the D. You ain't warn him. Right when he thought everything was done, we like chill. Let's get him again.
Hey, I'm full right now. I ain't really got no
Roscoe,
hot
he on
side.
you, Roscoe.
I know I'm full right now. I just came. You know what I'm saying?
What you said? What you said,
He in
Roscoe?
relax mode.
I said I just got through eating. I'm full. I ain't really got no.
You see. That's all. I just want you to say it for the third time. That's all. Make it clear.
Make it clear.
Y'all got too much joking over here.
Yeah. You know why? Come on. I got to, Sheik, because I'm hurting over here, man. I'm too tough to be sitting over here crying. So I had to make, you know what I mean? You made me hurt, so I had to throw my daughter his chin. Mm-hmm. Where else I'm gonna wipe my tours at?
Hey, bro, Keith. Hey, it's time for you to go pray to the east, man. It's time to go pray.
Listen here, bro.
How many times you prayed today?
Yo, look, this all I'm saying is this. It don't matter how many times I pray, because you came in and wiped my tours with your chin. You wiped my tours. You did? Yeah. Yo.
That boy say how many times you gotta go pray.
Man, guess what though? See, Sheik already told us though. Shout out to y'all, and I'm gonna say it now. Sheik already told us though that she planned on being a sometime co-host with us when she got the time. So y'all about to get a lot more Miss Williams, you know.
Yep.
But, man, we appreciate you, Miss Williams.
Thank
and
you. I appreciate y'all fellas too as well. Thank you.
You gotta let everybody know.
Really appreciate
you gotta let everybody know how to find you.
It was a pleasure meeting each and every one of you, to be honest.
Man, we family now. We need a part 2. You know what I'm saying? Because D already said, we already know yesterday. She started making her dinner at 1 o'clock. So I'm just gonna say that to everybody. Everybody that don't know. She's not making her dinner at 1 o'clock. And this ain't no special occasion. This is her day.
No, for sure.
Thanksgiving.
Yep. Man, thank everybody that was in the chats. You know what I'm saying?
There she go. She
coming
back.
in, popping into the Connect work. You know what I'm saying? Tune in again.
Beautiful show.
Because we're gonna be live again on Sunday, next Tuesday, next Thursday, and the same thing. It's gonna cycle like that again.
And we're gonna have a lot of fun. Miss Williams. Make sure we check what?
Make sure we check in. So text me, Keith. So I can jump on with y'all.
Ain't nobody finna test you, man. Make sure you test me, man. For what? Hit the notification. Hey, yo, man, Dukes has it himself. He just so slow motion. Hey, make sure you test me, man. Gotcha.
Lambo over there ordering food.
He ordering a pot pie.
He just got finished eating.
Yeah, D D go get something to eat after he eat.
After he eat, yeah. He be on the phone early morning eating a whole bunch of popcorn. Be like, what are you eating? I'm thinking he eating breakfast. He eating popcorn.
Because we know D got a tapeworm.
Yeah, let me get a.
Hey, Sheik, go ahead and let everybody know where they can find you at. You know what I'm saying? Check you out on any of the platforms you got.
Yes, I just changed on my platforms, so you can reach me at Sheek's World on TikTok, Instagram, and for music, you can reach me at SheVoss ENT. And it was a pleasure being here with the Connect Work. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for having me on, co-hosting. See you later.
She already
Tune in to the Connect Work with IKS, Tony Lynch, and Quaalude, America's #1 show.
If you haven't been listening to the new guys, the Connect Work, you don't know what you're missing.
Yeah, take that. This is the Diddler, and I'm oiled up and listening to the Connect Work.
From the west to the east, it's the D-O-double-G, and I'm rocking with the Connect Work.
If you don't know who I am, then you're stupid. Shout out to the Connect Work, hottest show, period. Yay.
I want to give a big shout out to the Connect Work. These brothers are the new sound of radio.
Now this is real entertainment, gang. Damn it. Y'all better take lessons, and I mean it.
If y'all ain't listening to the Connect Work, then y'all got something wrong with y'all.
Andrew Tate here, and I want to give a super shout out to the Connect Work.
Big shout out to IKS, Quaalude, and Tony Lynch. Together they make up the Connect Work.